Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is episode 2, so if you haven't seen episode 1, go check that out. And this is of course for the CoasterB April/May contest. And if you're in the future, this is 2022. Are you in 2050? Let me know in the comments. I don't know why you're watching Parkitect in 2050. Go watch, like, I don't know, Parkitect 5 content. Anyway, the thing that we're trying to recreate today, or not recreate, but get inspired off of, is this monster that I found a picture of. Because I really wanted to do like this lizard monster, and I just saw that picture and I was in love. Genuinely, I found it not through like any sort of media. I just looked on Google and was like, reptile monster, and it popped up. So here I am. Here I am making it. But yeah, this monster is really cool. It feels very alien, feels very prehistoric. I don't know, I feel like I just really like how it came out. And yeah, I really like how it has sort of that Ankylosaurus type feel, in a way. If you don't know what Ankylosaurus is, it's this like armored dinosaur that has, instead of the spikes, I guess it's more Stegosaurus, but the metal plates on an Ankylosaurus protected it from T-Rexes. I know way too much when I was a kid, but who cares, because I love it. And yeah, side note, side story, if you don't really care about stories, then skip to the Realtime section. It's like 17 minutes, I don't know. But I thought I might share a story. When I was a kid, I was so into dinosaurs that there wasn't enough dinosaur content for me to watch. So as a kid, when I was like 4 or 5, I would watch documentaries of dinosaurs. Like dinosaur documentaries. Like, I don't know if anyone watched Walking with Dinosaurs. That was sick. That was the thing back then. Oh my god. Like, Walking with Dinosaurs was the best documentary ever when you were growing up. Oh my goodness. That was so good. But I watched that 1,000 times, and in the last episode of Walking with Dinosaurs, of course, at the end, the dinosaurs die because an asteroid hits. And I actually, when I first watched it, when I was 5, I actually cried for the dinosaurs in the documentary, because I thought the dinosaurs had died, and I thought dinosaurs were still real. And so I cried. And my parents thought it was the most funniest thing ever, but yeah. They still think it's the funniest thing ever. But yeah, there's that. But yeah, I love dinosaurs. So this was just amazing. And then also using the, what is it, the tusks. I wish the tusks go a little smaller for teeth, but it's still really amazing. I might actually change out the tusks for spires. I forgot those are good too. But yeah, right now the foot shape is very rough right now. It's not amazing. It will definitely get better as you progress through this video. Isn't that cool how time lapses work? But yeah, this was really fun, because this was literally my first organic creature that I'd actually really done. I've never been really that good at shapes, or at least that's what I tell myself. I tell myself, oh, I'm so terrible at shapes, I'm so bad. And so I don't do it, and then I get, scared of it, and all that. So, yeah. I don't know. The one thing I do want to do, I think I mentioned this in the real-time section, because I recorded the real-time section before this, which I probably shouldn't have done, because then I'll run out of things to talk about. But who cares? I want to do sort of lava, like, feel in it, and that was a suggestion from Robo. I know I said that word for word, and you'll hear that. So don't go down in the comments and being like, OMG, very uncreative. You're like not having enough of words and vocab to be able to like make a complete thing. Blah, 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 blah. Someone writes that, I'll pin it. No, I won't. Maybe I will. We'll see how I'm feeling. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this. I am chaotic right now. I'm genuinely, I pushed record and I had zero script. I had zero script. I don't even know what I was gonna say. I did the dinosaur story to stall, genuinely, because I don't know what to say. Because what am I supposed to say? I'm just looking at some feet. Like, not that I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe this is exciting content for people that have foot fetish. It's kind of weird. Have foot fetish for a lizard monster, but who knows? I don't know. I don't judge. Well, I kind of do, but I don't judge. Why am I foot fetish? How did I get there? How did I get there? Wow, okay. Wow, I'm off on a tangent. I really am chaotic today. Yeah, I've really been enjoying working with Ed, honestly. Working with Ed has been really fun. And the best thing about it is that I can just go... If I don't really want to do something, I'd be like, oh, Ed can finish that. Oh, Ed can finish that. I'm just joking. Ed is really great because he genuinely is super helpful with everything and really amazing. I would honestly 100% want to collab with Ed again. Ed is an amazing collaborator. Really love collaborating with him. It's just really, really fun. I don't know. I like it. Here I'm working on the body. As you can see, there's some new spheres. I did this to sort of like figure out where everything is gonna go with the tail and all of that to sort of get the shape and get those what would you call like those back legs muscles? Like something like gluteus maximus. That's the butt. What are those called? Those not abs. Those would be called leg pullers. There we go, leg pullers. That's what it's gonna be called today in this episode. So yeah, I put the leg pullers, which are in red, down so that I kind of know in a direction where it's gonna be. Sort of just get that idea and sort of footing and everything. But yeah. Wow, I really didn't prepare. Oh, also, the one thing I really struggle at in Parkitect is lighting. And I think I really would be interested, I think I've been improving a lot on my lighting, but I think that I still kind of suck at lighting. And honestly, the problem isn't me lighting, the problem is me doing the colors for the lighting. Cause I am not colorblind, I'm not colorblind, but I pretty much act like I'm colorblind, cause I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to colors. Like I'm really terrible at colors and all that. I just don't know what to do for colors most of the time. Like if that makes sense, like, you know, how do I mix these colors together so it sort of pops, you know? Like I don't know like color theory, you know what I mean? Like I'm not like, you know, an expertise like Ed is and is like able to like master the color of the rocks. If that's a thing. But yeah, here's the thing I'm working on now, the ins metal spiky bit, you know, the ankylosaurus / stegosaurus part where you'll go like tail swap and you'll go like knockout for everyone that comes in your way. You know, like that'd be actually kind of interesting. I wonder if if lizards were like people, right? Like imagine this, playing bowling. Do you think he would put a bowling ball on his tail and then throw it? Huh. I don't know why I went on that. My mind goes the craziest places. Well, that's interesting. Bowling lizards. Well, that's an interesting thought. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah. What was I talking about? I don't remember. But yeah, I just colored them gray for that sort of metal, iron look. And I think it looks great. Here, I will change the body shape in a bit soon, after I figure out that, hey, this body shape isn't good. And I think, if I remember correctly, I think Walter showed me, I think it was Walter. I don't remember. I really feel bad now. Someone showed me in voice chat, in Parkitect, I was chatting with them and everything. They were like, oh, you should like do this with the body shape. I can't remember for the life of me who it was. Was it Walter? It was Walter. I'm like doubting myself. Maybe it really was Walter. Huh. I don't know. Well, I think it was Eric. I think it was Eric. I think it was either Eric or Walter. One of them. I'll give credit to both. But yeah, one of them, showed me, like, how to get that body shape right with the, like, shaping. And it just really popped. I really like how it came out. So I really appreciate that from, Walter / Eric. I don't remember which one did it. But yeah. Also, if you'd like to, you know, chat with me and other people in the Parkitect Discord and Parkitect people, definitely join the Parkitect voice chat. It's pretty poppin' lately. People talk, and like, just join in. Just, you know, just join in and chat, and like, you know, it'd be really fun to have you come in. I think it'd be really awesome. Just hear what people are doing in Parkitect and seeing, and I'd love to see more people post and share your creations and all that. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't really know where I'm going with all of this. Yeah, and there we go. I start putting on the long, smooth eggs on there, to sort of get that, body shape to make it feel more organic. And already I've messed it up, because there's the back, smooth, long egg should be smaller than the front, because that's how, bodies work. It's got this, like, interesting, you know, shaping, where you have the big shoulders, you know, the big shoulders, you know, like a tank, and then it goes down, and you got the hips. You know, you got the hips. This is such a weird episode. I'm so sorry. I really don't know where I'm going with this. I feel like this is one of the best episodes, because I really don't know what to talk about. I think that leads me on the best tangents. Maybe I'm wrong, let me know what you guys think. Do I just finish? Okay. Do I just finish every sentence with, let me know what you guys think? And, like, voiceovers? Is it a thing I do? Like, I don't really notice it, but, like, I just thought about it, and I think I am. So... Whoops. But yeah. Got those burly old shoulders popping out. And at one point, this monster does actually look like a platypus. Like a backwards platypus. Well, actually, I think the platypus has like a... what is it? Like the... It's not a beak. Is it a beak? What is a platypus? What is that called? Like the mouth thing. Like the yellow mouth thing. You know, Perry the platypus has it. It's like, I don't know. I don't know where I don't know what it'd be. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I really like how it came out, honestly. Yeah, I really like this build. This build has been super fun. This whole, like, map has been absolutely amazing. I've loved it. I don't know, I've absolutely loved it. Oh, another thing that people were comparing it to was, E.T. People were comparing this to E.T., and we got some pretty funny images out of that. So, yeah, that was pretty great as well. But yeah, here's the platypus thing when I was trying to do the mouth part. Looks like a disembodied platypus, because then I put in the eyes, and then it just looks crazy. He looks like he's, on acid. Which is amazing at the same time. And I love it. He's definitely tripping. That's what I will say. He definitely tripping. But yeah. I think I'll call this monster, what should I call this monster? If you guys got any ideas for naming the monsters, let me know. The other monster that Ed is gonna build is a serpent. He's gonna be working on that. And I'm excited to see what he can do with that. And yeah. Then Then the other thing I want, another thing I would like is people to name the tunnels. So like, what should the left tunnel be named and the right tunnel be named? I assume they would be named after the monsters, so, in that case, name the monsters, please. I'd honestly really like to see what people come up with, because you're probably a lot more creative, than me, as people. So, yeah, let me know. Also here, it kinda looks like a walrus. That's another thing I realized. Kinda looks like a walrus. Which is kinda funny. I like that. Got the monster coming in here. And we're almost done with this time lapse. So, yeah, wow, I'm zooming everywhere. Zoom, 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 zoom. What is this? The, like, early live action part? I assume I was probably showing someone, what I'd built. But yeah, really all that's left now is to just fix the body, and now, also finish the mouth. So that is what I'm gonna be doing in, like, I don't know, 3 seconds from now. 1, 2, 3, boom. Yeah, there we go. Wow, I did that. I'm cool. I remembered where I did stuff. I don't know why that's cool. But yeah, we're getting to the end. So yeah, if you would like to see me, you know, build this, I do build on Twitch, sometimes. Join the voice chat, Parkitect, and sometimes I'll be streaming on there too. And yeah, also I have a Discord. I don't know many people know this. I do have a Discord, and actually the people in Discord, all the videos that release for like Battle of the Builders do actually get released like 30 minutes earlier to them than anyone else, because I'm just like lazy to push the deadline, and so they just get things early. So if you want that, you want to profit off my laziness, then by all means join the Discord. The link should be down below. If not, then don't profit, I guess. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I think the way I did it, honestly, with the long smooth eggs, really just worked out. I don't know, I really like how I did it, and it's kind of interesting that my shape, long smooth eggs, has really, you know, become this big thing. I'm really talking fast now because we're almost done and out of the time lapse, and we're about to go back into real time section, and here we go in 3, 2, 1... 0. 0. 0. Hello guys, welcome to the live section, real-time section, whatever you call it. Yeah, so here we are. This is for the CoasterB May and April, of course, as you've seen. If you haven't seen the first episode, definitely check it out. But I'm here to show you what I and Ed have worked on. And as you can see, the time-lapse didn't show everything, because I forgot to record some of it. So that's why I'm covering it now, so the next video we'll have all the time-lapse, and you'll be like, what the heck? Where did that come from? So yeah, let's go through it. Starting over here, we have the pre-show area that I'm gonna be working on at some point. This is a pre-show area. I don't think people have done many pre-shows, and I would like to do one. I think that'd be really fun. Behind that wall, we have a transfer maintenance area right here, along here, this section. And then just below, we're gonna have a gift shop that the guests exit out into. And then over here, a maintenance area where all the stuff is run, so all of the engine, all the motors, everything that would power the coaster, and all, you know, all the water effect stuff, and all that stuff, the type of stuff that you'd see in backstage. So yeah, coming through here, we got a nice little queue area. I haven't done this side of it, but oh well. I've done this side so far. Right now I have it as ramps. I might change it to stairs. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling about it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of the ramps. I don't know. But yeah, we have ramps going all the way up. I have ramps on this side. I only have the weight for that side. Here are the queue gates. I know some of you were curious how I've done the queue gates. It's very simple, actually. I've only done it for this one, actually. This one reopens and then closes because the right operator is going back in. And the entire thing is right here. It waits about 7 seconds and then enables all this stuff. It's just sort of a bit of a nightmare in there. You got a little watch your step. Got little numbers with glass pieces in front and using the Materio Decoratorio to get that icy look, which I thought was pretty brilliant. You got over here a right operator booth, and an exit. Also got an elevator for all the wheelchair access people to be able to get out of there. Coming in this direction, going the opposite direction. We got some nice rock work, and then I also decided this month I would do a right operator booth. So that is what I did. I actually asked Robo, Flamingo, if you don't know, he worked at Disney World and Universal as right operations, and so he knows what's going on in this sort of stuff. So I asked him, what do I need? And right now, you need all the brake systems. So when you're in manual, you press a button and it releases the brakes. You have the key that would be allowing you to do that. You got auto, manual, and off, 3 modes. You got another switch. I'm sorry, you got an intercom there. You got an e-stop for that, and a power disconnect button if e-stop didn't work. You have the dispatch lights, so when the coaster dispatches from the station, they flash 3 times. The block lights show where every single train is at any point, so you know at all times where it is, which I thought is pretty great. It does mess up a little bit there, so I do need to fix that, and then have the monitors as well. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea. The other thing I did that I don't think many people have noticed quite yet is there are little drive wheels that do actually work. They're a little slow, but they do work. They have little drive wheels. And then here is the little piece, the metal piece that sort of guides the coaster piece. It's not going to really be a problem, but it just sort of keeps it in line for those drive wheels. And then you have a second one for, I guess, the trim brakes. I don't know why else it would be there, but I think it looks cool. And then you got little bolts all the way down here, the blue bolts, all the way down. Over here you got an exit, and instead of an elevator this time, we did it ramp, but I've decided against it. Decided to put an elevator instead for them to being able to bring up those wheelchairs. And I really like how it's been done outside. Ed did the outside here with this rock wall, and I think it looks really nice. I love the glass wall over here. Yeah, it's just really pretty. Alright, so now moving on from the station area, we go through here, through this area. I need to make it an actual sign. This is just temporary. You go through sort of a broken mine shaft thing. You go past this point, which is the turn wheel for the transfer tracks. You go through here with the ice. It's starting to become icier and icier. And then you get over to here. There's some pickaxe tools and everything. You got some more, ice walls that Ed made. You got like little mine coaster, wires and stuff. I'll let it run. And you also got some really great stuff here with the track and everything, with the ice and all that, sort of, sinking in there. Coming out of the cave, you got really great little ice crystals that Ed did. I really like what he did there. We got a little owl. Wanted to put a bunch of animals everywhere to make it feel more natural. Like, this isn't just a random thing that's just plopped down. There's no nature. I want to make it feel very natural. Then you come to the first launch section. You go through here, which I think is amazing. I don't know. I really like it. It is cool. Fly through here and fly under this rock bridge that we have, that the other coaster goes over. Flies under with some steam vents coming out, because this is an active geothermal, geothermal volcanic activity area. And you're flying through here, you get blasted by some sort of like mist and type stuff. Flying through, right, just like diving in through and out the canyon. You come this way, we got this really beautiful drill that Ed made. I really love this drill, all these crazy details with all these shapes from Geometry Text and the cogs and wheels and everything. Really feels like you know, a drill, and I really like it. You got it inspired off of Apex Legends, I think, if I remember correctly. And I really like it. Um, Over here, you got a little ice cave that we're gonna make. So like it's like someone went down there, someone lost their boot. Coming back over here, we got this really cool ice effect, I would say. Using these 2 layers of ice to get that really cool, like, sort of melting ice look with the water flowing out. I don't know. Ed came up with that, and I really love it. Coming in this direction, we got the research base, over here. Ed did some crazy detail and put in a ton of rivets. I really want to point this out because I really hope it doesn't go unnoticed. He did all of this by hand, and he didn't blueprint a single part. All of it is completely unique, and I think that is super impressive. And even though, like, there are some parts where it looks the same, like, no, he just did it, like, because he wanted to. He's just a madman, honestly. Ed is. It's just incredible. That he did that all the way around, and even put little skis on the thing, and it feels just amazing. I'm so glad that I have him on my team. And here you got little details for the interior. It looks like the research place. It's flooding. Guy died. With blood and the beer spilling out. Got some monitors. It's not finished quite yet, but it's getting there. Again, you get launched out of there, fly back over here and duel again with the other coaster. And you go through this geothermal event where it cracks into the water, into the ice. And I love this effect. Ed, again, he's a fabulous builder, and he came up with that. Oh my god, I was just astonished. It's just brilliant. And his rock work is just, mwah, chef kiss. So good. And yeah, I love his little sulfur stuff that he did here. There's the danger, unstable thermal area, no entry that I put down, as I thought that would be pretty akin to it. The yellow is due to the sulfur from geothermal, or geysers, I should say. That does happen in events where the sulfur comes out as yellow. That's why it's yellow. Coming in this direction, we got, going over this little rock, we got some paths that we're still working out what we're gonna do with it. We got monster claws that we're gonna be working on at some point. And then you go through the Hagrid spike section, so you got all these icicle caves that you sort of go through, sort of like hoops. Let's see if we can get a coaster coming through. There we go. Got some ice through here, and it starts to start melting a little bit, because we're getting over to the lava area. And yeah, flying up here, you got some dead penguins. Like some monster has just gutted them up and torn them up to shreds. It's horrific. All these little baby penguins just absolutely tossed and rolled. And then you get flown backwards. We'll have like a roar sound. You get flown backwards into an ice cave. You even got a little polar bear. And if you're gonna go, well, why are there penguins and polar bears in the same place? Polar bears are in the North Pole. Penguins are in the South Pole. Well, this polar bear's on vacation. So, oh well. But yeah, and I really try to recreate this ice, windswept ice, sort of like having these really like crazy spikes and arches, sort of like very windswept. Coming through this, you come around here, flying up this helix. Right here, there'll be like a bunch of lava cracks going all the way up the rock as you go up, which I think will look great, honestly. You come in here, and you get a nice outdoor section real quick before you go back indoors, with ice and the pieces. I just really like that. Even got a little ice cave in there. Got the spikes and rock spikes. You come around to here. You got a little emergency exit, so if, evac needs to happen, then you got that. And then you have some wolves. for that. And then, this is the thing that I worked on. So this is what happens, and then you drop. And then you get flown out of there. But yeah, I do need to redo the effects for these lights here, these 3 lights. But what is supposed to happen, is the lava crack continues through here, following you, and you're like, oh no, that's the thing that's gonna get me? No, it's this crazy monster. I do need to put in lava glowing throughout it, so it's like a lava monster throughout it. I think that'd be super sick, and that was an idea from Robo. But yeah, this is my first organic build that I ever did, as you saw in the time-lapse. I'm honestly impressed with what I did. But yeah, so you can see here what happens. The lava flows through, and it'll go further back and up. But it does look very sick. And then I started working on these, you know, backlot buildings areas. Through here, the lava cracks will just continue chasing you throughout this rock work that Ed did, which is, again, chef kiss. And then you're back at the station. We haven't done too much lighting, nothing too crazy. Just some very simple lighting. Yeah, and then just that. I did do some lighting through here and a little bit through there. I did do a little bit through here as well. But again, nothing too crazy yet. It's still very early on. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I didn't miss anything that you guys were interested about. If there is, please let me know in the comments if you'd like me to look at it, and I'll try to get to it in the next real-time section. But with that, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. And with that, peace out.